Having left Djibouti behind the night before, the NATO flagship NRP Corte Real is nearing its area of operation. Already land has fallen far out of sight and all stations must be manned at all times. The first officer of the watch is Second Lieutenant Bruno Venancio.
During the night we were in transit to the Gulf of Aden area of operations, and we haven't got any activity. The contacts that we have were only merchant vessels and local fishing vessels that were positively identified by visual and radar. Our ship has a designated area. For the whole area of operations we have a specific area tasked for our ship, and that's where we're going. It's our location, the ship location, and we are about 100 miles for our assigned areas. In the whole area of operations, that's our 4 little boxes that they are assigned to the ship, and we are supposed there to arrive at 1400 this afternoon.
A few hours and many nautical miles later, the frigate is nearing its operations quadrant and activity on the bridge is increasing. As the radar picks up a number of unidentified vessels, the crew tries to make radio contact with these ships. The officers on the radio want to know where they are coming from and where they are heading.
It's just a procedure to have a better picture of how many vessels cross this area, and so we can have the information also if they detect some illegal activity or something suspicious on this area. If so, they report to us and we have another different picture of what is going or what is happening in this area. And that's why we call every ship that passes in this area. We trace them on the radar and on the automatic identification system as also. In there we can have all kinds of information like IMO number, name, destination, and we can confront him with the VHF information that he reports, and if it's a match. The ship at the moment is steering at north, trying to reach the north area of the area and try to reach more merchant vessels, then we can get more information about the activities that are going on in this area.
While the bridge continues to scan the area, activity on the flight deck has also picked up. In the hunt for pirates, one of the most effective weapons is the helicopter. Able to scan hundreds of square miles, the Superlynx can provide a more accurate picture of maritime activity and the movements of ships through the region. In low flight, the helicopter is used for aerial surveillance of even the smallest crafts.
Mainly a threat we are facing here are the dhows, which are the specific fishing vessels in that part of the world, and also the skiffs. Normally the skiffs are working together with a dhow, which works as a mothership of the skiffs. And the skiffs are very, the speed is too wide, so normally we use our ELO, organic helicopter, in order to detect any kind of skiff with a suspicious movement. And then the helicopter is in permanent contact with us, of course, and if we know that these movements are not as suspicious, we normally go with the ship until the position where the helicopter is.
Flight Commander Braj is in charge of the flight crew.
While we are flying, what we most want is to know what's around the ship and the force at all times in order to get what we call a maritime situational awareness at all times. Basically that's it. We identify each ship around us, help the ship to build a maritime picture so that we can, if something happens, we can respond almost instantly, and it gives us the tactical edge we need.
This tactical edge was soon proved to be very useful. This is Dan Morgan for the NATO channel in the Gulf of Aden.